Squad Poodles and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 66 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up now, Donovan Castillo, and we are set for baseball
Leading
here
off
this
tonight,
evening.
The second baseman, Donovan Castillo.
Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
At the plate now, Jackson Whittaker, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. The opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Into the box now, Luis Camposano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 4. The right
into the box, Taylor Colway. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Heim. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The shortstop.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in now, Manolo Kapua, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Amarillo out in front, 3-0. Jerry Keel, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Drew Avens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Tulsa, the left
Not
fielder.
even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Avens.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Popped up. Heim in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
So now to the plate, Michael Bush. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on
Batting
a 1-2
third.
pitch, but
The
you can
third
see that he
baseman,
wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Cody Hosey. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Heading out towards shallow right. Colway is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Ryan Weathers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping into the box, Jerry Keel, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fast. Is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Weathers aboard here at first with nobody out. Full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Now batting.
Stepping
Second
in now,
baseman,
Castillo.
Castillo.
Line drive to center field. Casey is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting. The first
All
baseman.
right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
At the plate now, Jackson Whittaker, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box, Luis Camposano. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Marcus Solbach, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 40, Marcus Solbach. The right fielder, number 15.
To the plate now, Taylor Colway. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Four runs here in this half inning. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
The batter.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles.
Heim.
They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
In now, Heim, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
So now to the plate, Lee Bloom, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Casey is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Amarillo out in front, 7-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Rincon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Castillo has a play, makes the play, one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Stevie Berman. This will take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Justin Yurchak. A ball and no strikes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Sod Poodles lead it 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Manolo Kopua. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Avens is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan Weathers.
Ready now, Ryan Weathers. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way.
Hey!
The 0-1 on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3 and 2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The pitcher, number
Trying to
44,
pick things up where he left off. Jerry Keel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what... And
the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Amarillo out in front, 7-0. Now at the plate, Donovan Casey, 7, 8, and 9 to start
Leading
the home
off for the
third.
Drillers,
Not much going on
the center
offensively
fielder,
so far for these
Donovan
guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if
Casey.
the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Colway is there to put it away for route number 1.
batting 8th, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Settling in now, Jacob Amaya, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Solbach.
At the plate, Marcus Solbach. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. And he misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Drew Avens.
Into the box now, Drew Avens, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. The throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. The count now at 2-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Ready once again, Ivan Castillo.
Leading
He's
off,
1 for 2 in
the
this one.
second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ivan Castillo goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
Whittaker.
Ready for another shot now, Jackson Whittaker. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Luis Camposano. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
At the plate now, Taylor Colway. Lined into right, a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in now, Eric Heim. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 8-0. Now at the plate, Michael Bush. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Bush.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 0-2 once more. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Weathers is right there, one down.
The batter, the third baseman, Cody Posey.
Stepping into the box, Cody Posey comes into this at bat 0. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty, one man out. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So now to the plate, Carlos Rincon. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Line to the right side. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
JBakerVlogs.
Standing in now, Stevie Berman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Right side, a dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Justin Yurchak. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Donovan Casey. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Pops this one up. Kapua is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Amarillo out in front, 8-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Lee Bloom. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Avens has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 89.
Now to the plate, Manolo Kapua. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Weathers.
At the plate, Ryan Weathers, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box now, Jerry Keel. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Donovan Castillo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Chase Spitzbarth, your 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 1, yay, Spitzbarth.
Into the box, Jackson Whittaker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 10-2. Now at the plate, Jacob Amaya. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, outside.
Soft grounder left side. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, JBakerVlogs.
Christian Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Drillers, number 94, Christian Santana.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Drew Avens.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Drew Avens. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So now to the plate, Michael Bush. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, And the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and it looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
At the plate now, Cody Hosey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Victor Gonzalez
please.
takes over to start
Now
the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
Striding in once again, Luis Camposano. He singled his last time up.
Leading off, the catcher.
First delivery to him on the way.
Camposano.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just
right
tattoos this ball
15,
right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on
Colway.
him. No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Taylor Colway. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. No one out with a runner at second. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Eric Heim is on deck. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Eric Heim, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Lee Bloom. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Carlos Rincon. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Carlos Rincon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Stevie Berman.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Lake Baker will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Stevie Berman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Baker, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Justin Yurchak. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there, base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting.
Man, that
center
swing looked
fielder,
like self-defense than a
Donovan
real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Donovan Casey. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Into the box now, Manolo Kupua. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan Weathers.
At the plate, Ryan Weathers. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Baker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Your check is there, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Stepping in, Ivan Castillo. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Avens will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another chance?
Leading off
Jacob
for
Amaya.
Tulsa,
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim
Whittaker.
last time.
It doesn't look on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Colway moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Victor Gonzalez. Your attention,
Peter
please.
will move into the on-deck
Pinch
circle
hitting
now to
for
try to
the
get
Drillers,
something started here with 1
number
gone
3,
in the inning.
Jake Peter.
Power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside
Now
that ball, stay
left
square
fielder,
as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Drew Avens. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to
The
pitching
batter,
ahead in the
number
count
9,
if you're a pitcher,
second
because you
baseman,
have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter.
Michael.
You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Michael Bush, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
2 out with the man at first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your
Nolan
attention,
Long
please.
enters now in a mop-up
Now
role as he'll
for
try to
the
keep the
thriller,
deficit right where it
number
is.
38.
Into the box
Nolan
now, Jackson Whittaker.
Long.
He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a
Now
young
batting,
arm like that.
catcher,
If you could spot your pitches there in advantage
Camposano.
counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
To the plate now, Luis Camposano. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Taylor Colway. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home.
Hey. Hey.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Eric Heim. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center as they just continue to pour it on here.
You could tell his eyes lit up right there. He must have been looking up in the zone. A lot of guys are trying to go with that elevated heater. Caught a little bit too much of the zone with that one.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Lee Bloom. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Manolo Capua. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Amarillo out in front, 12-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Cody Hosey. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bloom is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Rincon.
So striding forward now, Carlos Rincon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. And the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Stevie Berman.
At the plate, Stevie Berman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. Amarillo jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jerry Keel takes home the win. Mitchell White was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.